Good morning. I'm State Representative Tony McCombie from District 71, which encompasses parts of Carroll, Whiteside, Rock Island, and Henry counties. I was not on the task force, but I was asked to be here today because of my experience and knowledge as a city official, as a realtor, an appraiser. What I've learned in my time in Springfield with my assignments on my education committees, and because District 71 is a border district that is property tax heavy. My small rural community, my hometown of Savannah, actually is one of the highest tax rates of all of the communities in my district. District actually has a higher tax rate than Representative Kiker in Sycamore. Actually has a higher tax rate than Representative Demmer in Dixon. However, not you, Joe. Not you, Joe. So it's very important that I have a voice for my district on this subject. This January marks my 4th year in the office, but the message of my constituents, as well as across the state, is the same. No particular order. Lower our taxes, educate our children, and stop political corruption. It's interesting how what we're here today to discuss, the property tax relief, the report, is tied to those three things. Lowering our $31.8 billion property tax burden, which is actually $1 billion increase from last year. Educating our children by letting our teachers teach, and stopping political corruption, which is certainly tied to taxes. Another task force in Illinois to address property taxes, one of many that date back to 1975. As stated already, this task force had 88 members. As you're aware, we only have 118 members in the House. It was not equally balanced between Republicans and Democrats. It was ineffective, obviously, and it was bloated with too many members. Like some of our city and county boards, too many members may increase costs, and they add challenge to productive decision-making and actually producing good results. The General Assembly has added 220 mandates since 1992. Mandates that are not funded, mandates that may take away from another program or curriculum, mandates that may increase our property tax rate, mandates that may not add value. Mandates that are typically not evidence-based driven and are actually often not even drafted by educators and are political in nature to satisfy special interest groups that just add to the political rhetoric. The largest piece of our property tax bills is our schools, and that bill continuously grows up, even with the last several years of additional funding put into our schools and a new evidence-based funding model. Mandates put on our schools hamstrings our district's budgets, which in turn hurts our teachers' abilities to teach. Teachers are typically the most vocal at the door, at a meeting, at a grocery store, begging for local control of mandates, wanting to know why they have to meet another regulation of something that has no educational impact for children. Press conferences can be like task forces, and you wonder what is the point. But we have to speak out. So many assume they understand the dynamic in Springfield. I had assumptions when I went as well. The processes are not always good. The people don't always have the best intentions, but the voters do have a choice. Property tax reform needs to happen locally as well as on a state level. Look to your townships, your city, your school board, and ask for enhanced transparency. Get involved and know who you're actually putting in office. Our gradual and steady property tax increases are another example that increasing taxes does not promote growth. I hate to state the obvious, but we can't tax our way to prosperity. If that were so, we would not be standing here today.